One thing we can agree on one thing, that everyone wants to actually know what the owners of Shadeborough looks like. One thing that we can agree. Remember, guys, you see, when people know what you look like, bro, you can't do certain things. And the Shadeborough has, for years upon years, ruined lives. Now, I'm not going to go too crazy because I'm going to save it to tomorrow at 12 p.m. Tomorrow, and this is what it is. One thing that we can agree on, guys, yeah, is that page there is a evil, toxic page. Like, yeah, we got toxic to us, so we're going to follow it. We want to know what the latest news is. We want to see the updates. But that page there, what that page has done against men and women, black men, women, against what that page has done when it comes to pushing narratives. And I've proved to you this week. And if you haven't seen it, go look at a couple videos that I've been posting and showing you about the ring, and that there needs to be a reset. And there needs to be a reset of how we do this. And I remember what I said to you. Remember, the Shadeborough thought it was okay. Will thought it was okay to go to the GRM gala. Understand the ring. Understand, he thought it was okay to go to GRM gala, but forgot over the years all the crazy things that they've done. And Will and Helena, I'm going to be so honest with you. I don't think you're taking this serious. I don't think you're taking me serious. And trust me, you see, the campaign from now on forever is to expose the Shadeborough. And you see, when I expose your pictures, and this is what I'll call on, one thing that I'm going to call on for the whole of the Clippers. But even if you're not a Clipper, please make multiple TikTok accounts. Make multiple TikTok accounts and spread the word so you can see who owns the Shadeborough. Like name and shame, public information. So you see, when they're getting ready to be like, oh yeah, we need to report, it's in the public. You can't report it. You can't report it. Right now they're scrambling. You get me? Oh shit, I need to take this down. Look at this. It's all screen record, buddy. It's all together. I've got everything. And we're gonna get into even when it comes to monetization, and we're gonna get into all of that side of things. But I've got everything. But look, I'm going to tell you about these narratives. I'm going to tell you about the evil that they've done. And I'm going to tell you that how I felt. And I told you how I felt. I told you, and I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I told you that the attack that they done, and they got me out of it, and there was part of the ring. The Amazon ++4s, there was part, and there was multiple other blog pages. And look, it's funny. Look, it's so funny. Look at the blog pages now. Look, no blog pages is posting exposing Shadeborough, you know. No, remember, there's an agenda here. Most of the blog pages follow that agenda. Everyone's friends. I spoke to a blog page, and I spoke to one of the blog pages because he saw what was happening. And he's like, the Shadeboroughs are my guys, man. And see, for me, like I'm going to say, the Shadeborough is needed in our culture. We don't need to be posting the crazy divides within black culture. Remember, like, you see that page, yeah? That page is the most toxic page that makes us separate. But guess what? They're always posting the ZZ Millses. ZZ Mills is their #1 narrative page. ZZ Mills will say what she's saying. Boom, the Shadeborough will use that platform to push that narrative. Now, all of a sudden, and I'm going to tell ZZ Mills, I'm going to tell Lin May, you look, don't come for me, because I will only tell the truth. I will tell the truth. Remember, I know a lot of industry secrets, bro. You get me? So when man's messaging me, I will only tell the truth. You get me? That's it. People, I will only tell the truth. That's the thing. A man's, you see the reset. The reset is gonna be, you see people like Shadeborough, and you see people like GRM, or you see people like Mixtape Manners or Link Up TV, bro. There has to be a level of impartial, and if you're not gonna fall in line, and you think you're bigger than the program, because this is what you lot think, you're bigger than the program, then you lot will get taken down one by one. Just like these other music platforms. You don't want your 300, 400 pound upload fee? We're going to stop that. We're going to push that. We're going to stop that. We're going to teach the people them how to do digital marketing and get more views and more streams. So if they know how to do digital marketing to get more views and more streams, that means they're going to stop paying for uploads. And that means that you lot are now going to start giving free uploads and start developing actual artists. I'm going to do everything in my power. Like I said, I'm not going to just speak. I'm going to lead with action, what I have been doing. But anyway, look at this. And I've been saying for a couple of weeks, I'm very concerned of young Philly's mental health. Now, whatever opinions that we've got on young Philly, let's just say he's been accused. Hasn't been found guilty, he's been accused. And let's just say, at first, what we heard of the charge was so crazy. Now, a year later, he's allowed to fly. So he's gone from being a category A security mad crime to, oh yeah, we can now let you fly home to spend time with your family and come back. Pay attention to these things. Pay attention to these things. Do you know what this means with the case? It means that the case is weaker and weaker and it's getting weaker, and the judge is looking at it and being like, this is not what the police came up with. But look at this. I'm telling you, this guy, he's not like fully himself. That's just put it that way. And I've said it from earlier. These evil people will put, young Philly announces he's back eating pork. I was asleep for years.
Hey, I'm back on the pork. I was sleeping for years. I'm back on the pork. I was sleeping for years. I'm back on the pork.
I'll be honest with you. You lot in the comments might laugh at that and whatnot. This is someone that I know, yeah? And I'm telling you, yeah, this person is not himself. But you see what these pages do. They push to get to this level. They get to this level and they make a joke out of it and they monetize from it, or they push. They get people in the comments. You get me? And not everyone's going to know when someone's having a mental breakdown, or not everyone's going to know that, oh, you know what? What I know of that person, Philly's Philly, and yeah, but that's not him. Deep down, I know that's not him. Like, people just think, you know what, Bouncer, you're mad. You get me? You're mad. You get me? And then, obviously, here's man's thing, guys, yeah? Remember, if you're going to speak on something, you speak on something, whatever. People will have opinions. Any little thing of what's going on with young Philly, they're gonna post. They're going to say these things.
Men should behave themselves. Yeah.
Free young Philly, bro. I'm not gonna lie. My man moves a bit mad already. Like, you can see how he moves, innit? So when there's no cameras and he's lit, he's drunk, I could imagine him doing something. Man, I'm gonna lie. But I'm saying free him because that's just what I'm thinking, bro. That's just what I'm.
And this is what I mean about mad narratives, bro. Like, they have a freedom of speech. They say what they want. But man said, oh, free young Philly, when he's lit and he's drunk, I can imagine him doing something. What are you even talking about, bro? Do you know what I mean? What are you even talking about? The Shadeborough took that bit of the clip there and posted it. But why ain't the Shadeborough posting other things? Oh, yeah, boom, or that. They're not posting anything else. They're just posting that same narrative to go with the agenda. You get it? And this is why, and there's multiple videos, there's multiple things that we've seen online, but this is why these people are evil. And I haven't gone in on this video because I'm just doing this video for it to get some more thousands of views, and just know at 12 p.m, I call on everyone in the community. When you see that video dropped tomorrow, share it. Share it to everyone in your group chat, put it on your stories, share that video, share it. I need my culture to share it. And that's one thing I'm going to ask you to come and just support me on. Like, afterwards, you can go back to not liking me, and the people that support me, you can support me, but please share it. And see, from this day onwards, what I realized, and it's like, bro, man was going, me and Clue was attacking each other. me and this person attacking each other. But really, man really needs to attack and take down, yeah, not attack in a violent way. I mean, like, man needs to, like, online expose the people that run the industry in a mad narrative way. GRM, they're one of them. They're at their head. You get me? Shadeborough, they're head to head. And like I said, I would still tell the story. When man was at GRM Gala, and I'm gonna tell you as well, when I was at GRM Gala, I'm holding back on so much things so I can go into more. But when we was at GRM Gala, we all thought he can just walk through and no one knew who he was. You get me? And I had to just let them know, like, yo, bro, my man owns the Shadeborough, you know? And he felt so horrible with himself. Like, what are we doing? What's wrong? What are we doing? What's wrong? And why was so much people pressuring him? Like, over the years. Do you know how much lives they've ruined? They ruined my life at a time. Like, I remember even speaking to my mum. I was like, you remember that time? You remember that narrative? That was a cyber attack from the industry, bro. That was like, all like, bam, 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 bam. Like, it was so crazy. And I didn't even have a platform to even address it like that, to even silence myself, and I even saw to even address it and whatnot. I went onto Clubhouse. Then I still had flipping that sideman clown. Like, oh, do you think? Get me? And ZZ Mills was a part of that. And I always said to myself, nah, man, ZZ Mills was actually trying to be fair in that interview. She was trying to be fair, man. It's calm. It's fine. I'm saying it to my family. It's calm. My family was like, nah. Get me? So, yeah, man. Time of the reset, man. Time for a reset. And I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that every single black person from UK culture know what the Shadeborough looks like, because it's public information. They can laugh what they want. It's public in the information. And you know me, I've got lists for days. You get me? So the first load is not even going to go in, but I'm going to make everyone look like, show you. Everyone. You think, Shadeborough, you actually think, yeah, that it's been 24 hours. Okay, what? You think I'm joking? Bro, listen, watch this, man. For the people, man. For change, for reset. There's going to be a reset in the industry, and I'm going to call out any injustice, anyone that I see doing any funny business. I'm calling you lot out, bro. So make sure you play the game to the best of our ability for our kids and our kids' kids, so they can grow up and they can develop. Because just have it right. Knife crime's gone down. You get me? Like, so actually, we're actually starting to do very well. So yeah, man, it's time to take down these flipping industry rings, man. Anyway, 12 p.m. tomorrow, man. I promise you. Ackhiii? I'm definitely internet ready. Internet ready. Helena, Will, Ackhiii? You think? Watch this anyway. Watch this. You know. Anyway, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Peace.